So it is day it's day 3 of the event. It's extremely rural here, but I've managed to complete part 1 and 2 between the airport and the city here, so that's good. So we're out walking Kara and dog, not my dog, my wife's mum's dog, and yes, we'll be walking some kilometres to get those portkeys done and do those, and we've got a few more baubles to collect when we were going to the supermarket, and that's where we get our baubles, hopefully. Might be something out there that we can spin the ins and stuff like, and EWO some stuff. So, see you later. Okay, so it's day, whatever the next day is. Yesterday we got a few bits done. Hopefully on screen now. We went around like supermarket and had quite a few spawns there, which was cool, which was very helpful. Today we're at the world dust again. So there's those spawns here. The trace detection tonic does work, but I actually now have all the brilliant handles I require. The only thing I need to do now is walk off portkeys, which is the walking. So we're going to the mall. We're going to see Star Wars as well, which is pretty cool. And I reckon walking around this mall will unlock most of those portkeys. I have a lot of 1Ks, and we'll have 3 1Ks to walk off the task, and we can then move on to the 3K event ones, just to finish it off. Got a silver key, which is helpful from completing one of the tasks, which helps. So, again, keeping up the tradition of the rewards to some tasks are benefiting the other tasks, so which is cool. I like the way that works. Oh yes, got the Christmas tree up today. And now walking in 4 degrees, I think. It's quite nice because it's not like a really bitter cold winter getting in the UK. It's nice, and you get like nice some stuff in the distance. Cool. So, see you later. Okay, so here we are on Saturday at the Christmas market, because we can catch some things here and complete the task 3. All the way. So, this is a few days after the event, but I found some snow. And stuff. This is very pretty. And yes, there's a snow blower, which is making some more snow because it's a ski plot. But yes, we've had snow for Clara to enjoy on her first Christmas. So yeah, enjoy some views. And yes, it's cold.
Okay, mages, as you may realise, we are not in Romania anymore, we are back, and it's actually the 6th of January. I've been holding on to this one for a while, to actually record this, but I have all the port keys lined up, ready to be opened, to complete the Christmas Calamity registry. Hopefully. Before then, I just want to say thank you to my Secret Santa, who purchased this wonderful illustrated book of the Philosopher's Stone. So this, I'm hoping to become the start of a collection for my baby, and when she gets old enough, she's only 8 months old now, hopefully by the time she's at the age of, hopefully by the time she's at the appropriate age I can start reading these books, I'll have the full collection and it will all be done. And we only got the first 3 out, 4 out, can't remember right now. Anyway, but hopefully by the time she gets old enough, they'll all be done. So thank you for that. Also, I have the colour changing mug, but that is currently downstairs and the baby's being fed right now, and I'm not going to burst in on them to steal my mug. So I have 8 port keys ready to go. At least 2 of these are event port keys, hopefully, because I need 2 of them to complete the registry. The good thing about these events is, if you're pushed for time, you can just well, we were quite lucky this time. We had 1k port keys, so I could use 1k port keys to progress the task, and then just keep hold of the 3k port keys when I actually had time to walk them off. Because we're in a rather unique situation in Romania. So as per standard practice of port keys, which I always forget, is to put the peripheral's brain elixir on. Okay, let's try port key number 1. I'm going to leave the... We now have that funky new feature where we can just scroll around using the phone, but for all your amusement purposes, I will be using my chair, as it makes it a bit more fun. So first port key. Hello you. Hello you. We have a Hagrid's Hut, so 2 standard box standard 2k. What are we going to get? I'm actually after some ingredients to brew. Trace Detection Tonic. And brain elixirs for the... Okay. For the actual Frozen Foundables thingy event coming up. So we'll see if we get any of those. Ooh, and a bullet cabinet. That's very useful. That's a very useful port key. I'm after bullet cabinets right now. Because if I can get those and the Gryffindor student, I can then get the Hufflepuff student in the event. I've started doing infographics, by the way, and I've also chatted to Orange Wizard, and they are fine with that. I didn't want to step on anyone's toes, so I'm doing something slightly different to them, as in I'm doing specific tips and tricks for like preparations for events and stuff. But yeah, they were very nice to me and encouraged me and actually gave me some advice. So thank you very much if you're watching. Okay. Ooh, Hufflepuff Gargoyle. Nice. You can see how far I've actually walked since the event finished. Okay, 3 down. 3 to go, 3 to go. XPs. Nice, 2500 XP. I'll allow that, thank you very much. 5 out of 5. Let's place the image. Okay, so that is it complete. That is the event registry complete. I did all the tasks by some miracle. Because where I was in Romania, there were like 0 spawns. Because up in the sort of hills area, and yes, very remote, very nice place. But yeah, literally the only time I could play was when my wife was driving. So we did manage to get it, and we also hit the mall there. So I hope you enjoyed some of the footage from Romania. It's a bit hard to film because there's a lot of family stuff going on. So I was trying not to be a douche. Let's go for our final Portkey. I remember it's just one broomstick.
3 broomsticks and I go way back, further than I care to admit. I can remember when it was 1 broomstick. All hands on deck, Granger.
Yeah, we got all you. 1,000 XP, thank you very much. Oh, that's very nice. So no more Portkeys. I have 10 silver keys, which I am saving for the next brilliant event, which will be coming up later this month in January. So be prepared for that. Now, I will be doing infographics for the prep, and also then for further tips. So you can follow me on my Instagram for that. It's probably the best place. And also I'll be putting them on my Twitter, which is not so easy. But the idea is you get the infographic and then you save it, and then you can just refer back to it as and when you need. That's the plan. So this Christmas, what do I think? Well, I think I like the way it worked. If they just had their brilliant event 1 week earlier, as in both weeks rolled back earlier, I thought it would have worked quite nicely, because you would have had the time critical event done, before it becomes Christmas, and then during the Christmas time when you're out with family, a lot of people are travelling and stuff, you'd have the 12 days of Christmas event, which lasts quite a long time, and is less stressful and doesn't have a permanent record in your registry. So I think it kind of worked. It was just a little bit, timing was slightly off, I think. But yeah, I really quite enjoyed it. Some things that worry about me about this game is they stopped using the voiceovers. It does worry me a little bit, because does that indicate about how much this game's in trouble? They can't afford to bring the voice actors back, and are they, having to backpedal some of the things that they wanted to do? So that's a little worrying. The dialogue with Constance, it's a bit flat for me. Constance, I don't really relate to her because I don't know about you guys, but having read the books, which are full rich detail, and you get to know characters' feelings and everything like that, and I initially thought this game, actually I said it in my first video, that this game would need to have a solid storyline to keep people interested. It doesn't have that yet. We only have cryptic clues to go with, so we haven't built a relationship with Constance, or we know the Golden Trio anyway, but Constance and all that sort of stuff we haven't really built a relationship with, because we've not had any dialogue, like proper stories of how they feel about the stresses they're going through and their relationships with Ron and Hermione. And I still enjoy the game, I really do, but us Harry Potter fans love a good story. So I keep pushing for some sort of possibly cartoon animation, comic book strip style thing, something along the lines possibly of the Ministry going in, Constance going in to investigate the love room thing in the Department of Mysteries, and because you get some really nice illustrations of that, and how everyone found out what was going on, their reactions, and perhaps like initial encounters with Foundables done by the Ministry before we all got involved, and how that affected people like Constance and Hermione and Ron and Harry, and a bit of fleshing out would be cool. I think I would enjoy a comic book style, an actual comic to flick through. Personally, I think animation would be great, but I think it is quite expensive for them to make. I checked the top grossing on Google Play, and Wizard Unite wasn't even listed on there. And it has top 300. Hogwarts Misery was on there, unfortunately. But yeah. Anywho, so the next video me out and about will be the brilliant event when it comes up towards the end of the month. So I've had a nice break because it was back-to-back events, and I was getting super stressed editing because it felt like I just finished one and I was editing another one. So yeah, it's nice to get back into the studio. So don't forget to follow me on Twitter @TheZerman, and also my Instagram for the tips and stuff, infographics. They're quite cool because I can get them out quite quickly, a lot quicker than I can do a video and stuff. I'll probably still do videos as well, but you know, I can get these out pretty quickly. So until next time, brush up on your spells, get your ones ready, Wizards Unite.